everybody, happy Friday, and welcome to Living Life Strong, where I give you powerful how-to tips on how you can intentionally happen to your life instead of your life happening to you. Yesterday, we talked about how to overcome your past, and today I want to talk with you about how to put off procrastination. See, if you don't kill procrastination, procrastination is a killer. When you choose to kill time, you kill giftings and callings that God has placed in your life. Ecclesiastes 11:4 in the Living Bible paraphrase says it like this: if you wait for perfect conditions, you'll never get anything done. And so the first step in overcoming procrastination is to eliminate all excuses and reasons for not taking decisive and immediate action. Everybody is always on the move. They're moving forwards or backwards, and some of us are on a treadmill. But the mistake that most of us make is to think that the main goal of life is to stay busy. That is a trap, my friends. What's important is not if you're busy, but if we are progressing. It's not a question of activity, it's a question of accomplishment. There was a guy named John Henry Faber who conducted an experiment with processionary caterpillars. And they named them that because of this habit that they had of blindly following each other no matter how they were lined up or where they were going. So this guy took a group of these tiny caterpillars and put them on a plate in a circle for 24 hours. And the caterpillars followed one another around and around and around. And so then he put pine needles in the middle, which was their favorite food, is pine needles. And so for 6 days, these caterpillars moved around and around this plate, literally dying of starvation and exhaustion. Even though the food that they loved the most was located within 2 inches of their parade. And so a lot of times we confuse activity with accomplishment, and we're on that circle. But we have to be known as people who accomplish great things for God, not just simply talk about it. Procrastination and procrastinating leaders are good at talking instead of leading, instead of doing. Mark Twain says, noise produces nothing. Often a hen that has merely laid an egg cackles as though she has laid an asteroid. The apostles weren't known just for their talk, but for what they did. See, a lot of people say that they're waiting on God, but for the most part, God is actually waiting on us. And so the psalmist says also, Lord, my time is in your hand. And so the price of growth is always less than the price of stagnation. And so the only thing that is necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. You've heard that quote before. So sometimes there are people that don't seem to do anything, but they seem successful at life. Don't fall for it. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So as Christians, we're called to make progress, not excuses. Procrastination is a primary tool of the devil to hold us back and to make us miss God's timing in our life. Proverbs 21 says the desire of the slothful kills him, for his hands refuse to labor or work. The fact is that the longer that we take to act on God's direction and His guidance, the more unclear it will become. So stop procrastinating. Kill procrastination. So I hope you have a great weekend. Live life strong, and we'll see you on Monday.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow Living Word on social media. We post content each and every week, and you don't want to miss out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our Instagram, and make sure to turn on notifications for all 3, so you'll receive the latest news, updates, and content right at your fingertips.